Hello, what do you have for me today?
I have a piece of a machine from the Industrial Revolution.
I'm confused. I don't know anything about this.
Oh, well, lucky for you, I did my research and I figured it out. I was in my basement searching through stuff and I found this old box. And it had a bunch of things in it from like years and years ago, like the 1800s. My great-grandfather kept journals of his working conditions and stuff in the factories. And he actually, I found out, he was in a labor union. And I didn't know what that was, so I did some research. Labor unions, they were groups of angry workers who were mad at the poor living and working conditions that they faced in the mines and factories. And so they joined these groups and went on strikes and refused to work until their conditions improved. And the people that were in the groups were called Luddites. And the Luddites actually destroyed their machines, which is how my great-grandfather, got a piece of that machine.
Is this the only piece that you have?
I'm going to have to go home and search. I think I might have some more, and I'll definitely be having someone bring it by if I do. But it was actually really hard for people to be in labor unions from what I've heard. The wages were already really low, and so people could barely afford to feed their family. And so they didn't want to risk losing their job, and sometimes people in labor unions would be jailed too. So it was very hard for them to start. And of course, the workers were angry, the employers were angry, the government didn't want the people making labor unions, so the workers got crafty. The employers got mad, and so they got crafty. They started making things called a blacklist, which is pretty much like blackballing. They would write down people's names who had been in or started labor unions, and then they would circulate it all throughout the other factories. So if anyone got fired, they couldn't go to another factory and get a job.
Wow.
Yeah, and they also had this thing called a yellow dog contract, and that was a contract that employers would have their employees sign stating that they wouldn't be in or start a labor union. And if that didn't work, they would often do lockouts. They would lock out all of their old workers and bring in new ones to replace them, leaving everyone jobless and bringing in people who would actually work without the fuss.
Wow.
It was really hard for them. I have to go home and read some of my grandfather's journals. He has multiple accounts of all the things that happened to the people there. But no one ever cared. The government made laws to make it illegal for people to do labor unions, and all they wanted were a few simple things.
Yeah, this is something I'm definitely interested in if you have any more of those.
I'll definitely bring some by. Wow. Okay, we're done.
Thank you.